So Gearbox just put out a new teaser trailer for Borderlands, most people assuming Borderlands 3, and there's a lot of stuff in here on the Mask of Mayhem, a lot. It includes shift codes, Morse code, Braille, as well as a new look at some of the new characters that we do know a little bit more from with leaks and stuff. As well as, of course, old returning favourites. So in this video we're going to go over everything there. My name is Ryan Central. If you would like more Borderlands 3 content in the future, then do subscribe and let me know in the comments below. Just testing out stuff here, I'm quite excited, and I love a good ARG ever since the Overwatch Sombra days, clearly. Let's go onto the shift code first. As you go through the trailer, you can see a lot of the text written down in various areas. You can see them all on screen now, but the shift code basically boils down to C35TB, WS6ST, TXBRK, Triple TJT, JJH6H. So what does it do? What can it be used for? If you redeem the code in Borderlands 2, it will give you 5 golden keys and Salvador's Community Day skin. From people that tested it, I haven't tried it myself, but doing this in the pre-sequel says that the code has already been redeemed. But the code also says that more stuff is yet to be found. Now we go over the Morse code, which you can see on the top left of your screen. This translates to count the sirens, which is a bit vague in nature. It could be specifically counting the sirens in this trailer, but we need to talk about the new characters that are in this before we get there. The first are the villains, which are rumoured to be called the Calypso twins, Tyreen and Troy. Now it looks from the trailer that Tyreen, the lady, is the one with the siren powers. However, it is rumoured that Troy might have some powers himself. But let's just assume that we're talking about the lady here. So we have one siren there, we have a playable character that we see that will no doubt be a siren, much like the other games having one. And of course Lilith right at the end of this trailer. Maya from Borderlands 2 isn't present at all, so if they're doing Count the Sirens, that'd be free. Maybe that's a tease for Borderlands 3, but maybe it's something to do with something much bigger. I'm just assuming that it's free Sirens, therefore free Borderlands 3. That might be just the way that they want to confirm it, but it might have a much deeper meaning. Nobody's really quite sure yet. There is also some Braille, which from my understanding says follow, but some are saying it says follow and obey, which again is quite vague, doesn't really tie into anything in particular, but they are the main codes I suppose that are in there. You have a shift code, which actually gives you some stuff if you have Borderlands 2 and the pre-sequel. Morse code saying count the sirens, in which case it's free to 4 depending on whether both the Calypso twins are sirens themselves, but who knows at this point. And then a Braille saying follow and obey. Depending on who you ask, you get different answers, and I can't read Braille. Next up, we need to delve into a few leaks, so this information may be subject to change or may just be wrong, but it has a lot to do with the new Vault Hunters. As you see from the gameplay, here is what they look like, and here is the leak. So as you can see, there is a lot of stuff that's very similar, so it does look like these leaks could be legit, but it's hard to say. We have 3 images here. The operative, which is Zane, who uses the gadgets, we see him first. Then we see Flak, who is the Beastmaster with pets, which honestly, if you're a hunter playing World of Warcraft, you are going to have an absolute will of a time playing this guy, no doubt. There's no information on the siren in the car, which is apparently Amara. And then we have the Soldier Gunner class, which is the bot jock Mose, who has an Iron Bear mech, who is also used in the GDC tech demo, showing off some of the stuff for Borderlands and how it all works. Maybe we'll look over the leaks now that we have a bit more information about them some other time, but there's quite some interesting information in there, such as Fiona from Tales of the Borderlands returning in the game happening 6 years after Borderlands 2, hence why Tiny Tina in this gameplay has grown up. So we've gone over the villains, the Calypso twins, we've gone over the 4 Vault Hunters, Zane, Flak, Mose and Amara. I believe Amara is a translated name / placeholder name, so that is subject to change, but she is the Siren class. And then going over some of the supporting members in here, you of course have Brick, Mordecai, and the grown-up Tiny Tina as I just mentioned. You also have characters such as Hammerlock, Vaughn, and Ellie on screen, Lilith towards the end, but also stuff such as Moxie's Bar, Aurelia showing up on screen. And I guess the main focus is the flipped Borderlands logo, which could be the sign of the Children of the Vault, which is another main focus around this. Again, I don't want to get into all of the speculation and leaks and stuff right now. I kind of want to talk about what's in front of us and really break it down. So just to summarize again, we have the upside down Borderlands logo, Children of the Vault, with the Calypso twins, Tyreen and Troy, which honestly give me the vibe of the twins in Far Cry New Dawn for some reason. You have the 4 Vault Hunters, Zane, Flak, Amara and Mose in that order. You then have the terrible trio of Mordecai, Brick, and not so Tiny Tina anymore. Then comes Hammerlock, Vaughn and then Ellie. Main focus on Lilith. Moxie's Bar and a few other bits and pieces that I'm honestly not quite sure what they are. And that is a complete breakdown of the Mask of Mayhem stuff that you need to know. I didn't want this to be too long. I've never done a Borderlands video before. I'm very excited for this game, and honestly it's going to get me playing the past 3 games for sure, maybe even Tales of the Borderlands, because that's certainly one of my favourite games. In any case, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this breakdown, nice and quick, and until next time, take care, and I'll see you then.